just after the conclusion of today's NASCAR Nationwide Series race, literally at the checkered flag of today's race. An accident coming to the checkered flag forced that 32 car of driver Kyle Larson up into the safety fencing, where parts of it were sheared off and forced through that safety fencing. You see the safety workers there on the scene. We have no word yet from NASCAR or Speedway officials on whether or not there are injuries on the spectator side of the fence. Larson did fly from the race car okay. Tony Stewart did get first to the checkered flag and is the winner of this race for a fifth time in 6 years. And Dave, I'm sure that the celebration for Stewart will probably be a little bit muted.
Well, it's not confusing down here, Ellen, right now, although normally we get to just jump on the celebration. Well, go ahead and climb out of the race car right now. His team is here. They've got the Gatorade in their hands as usual, but Tony, sensitive to what he's seen out here, is going to hear from his crew probably, but we're just going to tone it down a little bit right now because we don't have a lot of information for sure yet, Tony. We know you don't either. We do know that you won this race again, somehow getting your way through that traffic to victory lane.
Yeah, the important thing is what's going on the front stretch right now. It's, this, we've always known, and since racing was started, this is a dangerous sport, but it's hard when we assume that risk, and it's hard when the fans get caught up in it. So, as much as we want to celebrate right now, and as much as this is a big deal to us, I'm more worried about the drivers and the fans that are in the stands right now, because that was, I could see it all in the mirror, and it didn't look good from where I was at either.
Tony, how tricky is this racing from a standpoint of wanting to put on a show, but also wanting to be safe?
Well, the hard part is you just can't get away from everybody, and when you get a green and white checkered like that, even if a hole's closing up, the guy behind you isn't going to check up, and you're not going to check up. You got to take that chance, and it's like if we get you want to put on good races, but not at the risk of the drivers and the fans like this. So it's a hard thing for NASCAR. There's no easy solution, and there has been. I mean, NASCAR's an extremely smart group, and they know they're doing everything they can to keep this from happening, and that's the main thing. And we're just thinking about the guys in the front stretch right now more than what we're doing.
Well said. Congratulations to you and your team. We'll keep everyone posted. This is another W for Tony Stewart. A little bit of interesting circumstances here today, A.B.
Dave, thanks. And Stewart said it all. He said it well. Racing is a dangerous sport, but you certainly want that to be contained on the competitor side of the fence and not the spectator. Today we're keeping tabs on the situation, awaiting any word from NASCAR or Speedway officials after the chaos in the closing laps at Daytona that resulted in that.
Anchors here.